Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to walk you through another edition of what the hell happened to my generator. It won't start, clear as day. It's a little bit frustrating, especially when you need it to be dependable. I'm going to walk you through what I found and how to fix it. So let's jump on in as this one starts right back up. Alright guys, so we'll start with the Phillips heads on the cover here. There's just 2 screws and then it pops right off. We're also going to go towards the carburetor in this section with the air cover and go ahead and take it off. There's 3 10mm screws, 2 on the face of the carburetor, 1 on the back side of the airbox itself. And once we determine what everything looks like on the inside, we're going to dig a little bit deeper and give the carburetor a full clean. There are 2 Phillips head screws holding the electronic fuel controller on the top of the carburetor here. And once I removed it, my initial discovery is that there is a tab missing from the electronic fuel control linkage here. So I'm going to do still functioning as normal, except for it can't actually rotate something in control and regulate the carburetor. It just takes a little bit of ingenuity, and we're going to rig something up that will get this by, so we don't have to void our warranty just yet or take it back and keep this rig running a little bit longer. Now, in an ideal world, I probably would just 3D print this part or try to buy it online, but time is of the essence and I want to get it back working sooner than later. So I did a dab of RTV on the top of this, let it completely cure, and I think the results just kind of show themselves. It's flexible, it will hold and be able to articulate it in a manner that it keeps it functioning. But we're going to see here in just a second when we go start it up a day later. Before we can even test it, you need to let it dry and cure, and when we go back to reassemble it, you want to be very careful to not allow any gas to leak onto that RTV. Even in its cured state, it will completely dissolve it instantly. It's really shocking, but it is not made to handle gasoline. So be very careful of that, but here's the assembly process with the gaskets and everything as they go back in their sequence. Now that we've fully assembled, we're going to wait 24 to 48 hours and then give it a test and see what happens. Moment of truth. Now that it's functioning and running and producing power, we're going to test the throttle linkage with it running to make sure that it does resist it. It can shut down still and basically show that it is regulating itself the way it should. I'm going to try to zoom in close for you guys here so you can see the throttle linkage as I push it completely closed and shut down the unit. And it does actively resist me, so heads up for that. Like I said, I'm sure you can find this part online, but if yours isn't running, this might be your problem. I had a hard time starting. Every time we would pull on the pull cord, it seemed like it wanted to start, would start to fire, and then just never really take off. So you might want to check this out in your carburetor, see if it's a solution. And if it is, hopefully this helps you guys a lot. Thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you for watching this video. Please consider hitting subscribe because I keep working on these year after year. Thank you.